It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Some misdirection with the counter. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Sayin to throw for it on 4th. Turning it on. The 50. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they'll try to tack on 2. Sayin. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the run, it's Owens. Driven back.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Texas A&M going up tempo.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
He tries to take the top off. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Right back to the well.
Good.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Aggies will line it up on 1st and 10.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play action.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Reed makes a catch. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time getting close immediately after he got the ball.
Got an alley. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he takes this from inside the 5.
There you go.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The run inside. It's Jackson. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. 2nd and long here.
We made you go back to school. No, they're going to be same lifting.
Here's Sayin to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide, it's Johnson. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Got his man. Brings into the open. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, it's Jackson. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. And guys, he just didn't get outside the tackle box. You can't throw it away like that. 2nd and long after the grounding call. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sayet takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
QB's receivers on 3rd down. Everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just now on the same page with this target.
4th down, Sayet fires to the wideout. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. There he goes. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Right back to it. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. Texas A&M going quickly. The give to the right. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking for room. It's Owens. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. To the back. Drop immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Keeps it himself.
Oh, good block. Pancake that boy.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle it down.
No, we got to have it.
They'll try to put something together. Backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Say it.
I only got it on my left one. I ain't got it on my right.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Sets his feet. It's Sayin. Under pressure. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. Go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did.
Makes a diving catch along the left sideline. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now,
Really
listen,
see what
run
them pounds
game
looking
isn't
like,
good,
man.
then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
No, really.
I'll tell you what, Jesse, one thing we know is that guy's got an arm, because he just threw that thing probably with everything he had, and he missed. You got to do a good job as a quarterback of understanding who I'm leading, who I'm throwing the football to, how much speed they have. And right there, you could tell that was a big miss.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Sayin to throw for it on 4th. Got his man. Turning it on. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
But I don't care about the scrimmage. I'm ready to see when they play long view, even though I know before they get our ass, but this one I can really tell.
And he'll just
how we gonna be, man.
This drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. He'll take it himself. Makes his man miss.
Really?
He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's Reed to throw. Got his man. Turns it on in midfield. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Nigga holding legal every fucking day.
A strike downfield. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Fresh center down's going to the air. Finds a man in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And the Aggies want to pick up the tempo.
You can't meet them up.
Reed. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan, because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
When did they go with Ruben?
He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to get the corner. Pitches it back. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And I love how this offensive coordinator uses all of his playmakers and all of the speed. This is a guy that we've seen hurt defenses before catching the football, but you can get him involved in the running game as well with the option play. You get him on the perimeter. He's the pitch man. Nobody accounted for him. It's an easy walk-in score for the offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Here's Julian saying to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Makes the grab down the left side. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop. They'll move the wide receiver. Throwing Reed. Oh, pressure's coming. He'll pull it down. Got the first down himself. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Texas A&M going up tempo.